What are the fundamental principles of contract law? This video delves into the core aspects of contract formation, validity, and termination. Discover how contracts shape commercial, consumer, and social interactions. This unit equips learners with the essentials of contract law. It covers validity, terms, and vitiating elements affecting contracts. Understanding how contracts end and remedies for breaches is crucial. Learners will appreciate contract law's role in various contexts. The knowledge gained is applicable in commercial, consumer, and social settings. A contract is a promise enforceable by law. It requires mutual assent from two or more parties. 7 elements define a contract: offer, acceptance, meeting of minds, consideration, capacity, legality, and sometimes a written document. Contracts can be oral or written. Examples include employment and lease agreements. Contract law provides a framework for resolving disputes and regulating obligations. Most contracts are self-regulatory, needing no intervention. Courts enforce agreed contracts, regardless of fairness. Exceptions occur with abuse of bargaining power. The law balances freedom and fairness in agreements. An agreement is a mutual understanding of rights and duties. It may not create legal obligations. A contract is a specific type of agreement, legally binding and enforceable. Agreements can exist without contracts. Legal obligations arise only when agreements meet contract criteria. A unilateral contract involves an offeror paying after an act. Insurance policies are examples. Bilateral agreements involve mutual obligations. They vary by type, scope, and parties involved. Finalizing bilateral agreements can take time. Contract law evolved from judicial decisions. It formalizes business transactions and reduces conflicts. Key components include formation and privity of contract. Construction and vitiating factors are also crucial. Contracts discharge obligations and provide remedies for breaches. Contracts start with an offer, a willingness to contract on terms. Offers must be clear and communicated. They can be oral, written, or by action. Offers can be terminated if rejected or withdrawn. Invitations to treat are not offers, but invitations to negotiate. Goods in a shop window are invitations to treat. Picking up an item and paying is making an offer. Acceptance occurs when payment is taken. Courts distinguish offers from invitations to treat. Understanding this prevents unintended contracts. Acceptance binds all parties to an offer. Consideration involves value exchange. Intention to contract is crucial for legal binding. Capacity ensures parties can legally contract. Consent, legality of form, and purpose finalize binding agreements. Legal capacity is essential for valid contracts. Minors and mentally incapacitated lack capacity. Companies acting ultra vires exceed their legal capacity. Diplomats enjoy immunity from contract breaches. Capacity ensures parties can fulfill contract obligations. Contracts end by performance, breach, agreement, or frustration. Performance completes obligations. Breach occurs when obligations aren't met. Agreement ends contracts mutually. Frustration arises from unforeseen events making contracts impossible. Offers show willingness to contract. Invitations to treat invite offers. Misinterpretations lead courts to clarify terms. Offers bind parties, invitations do not. Understanding this distinction prevents unwanted obligations. Facey negotiated a sale with Kingston's counsel. Harvey asked for the lowest price for Bumper Hall pen. Facey replied with a price, but no sale offer. Courts ruled Facey's reply was an invitation to treat. The case highlights the distinction between offers and invitations. Advertisements often invite offers, not make them. Sellers can refuse sales at incorrect prices. Auctions invite bids, sometimes considered offers. Reserve prices affect auction offer status. Understanding these nuances prevents legal disputes. Consideration is value exchanged in contracts. It must be legally sufficient and bargained for. It ensures both parties gain and lose something. Consideration validates contracts and fulfills legal obligations. Without it, contracts may not be enforceable. Practical benefits can constitute consideration. Williams v. Rafi case highlighted this. It shifted from traditional consideration rules. Practical benefits prevent contract breaches. They ensure parties fulfill obligations effectively. This is a main call-out for this scene. It brings into focus the core idea being discussed. Williams engaged Rafi brothers for carpentry work. Rafi brothers faced financial issues, risking contract delays. Williams offered extra payment to avoid penalties. Courts ruled practical benefits as valid consideration. The case redefined consideration in contract law. Williams provided good consideration despite pre-existing duty. Practical benefits justified contract variation. Economic duress and promissory estoppel were considered. Timely completion was a practical benefit. The case set a precedent for contract variations. Williams v. Rafi challenged traditional consideration rules. It acknowledged practical benefits in contract variations. The case influenced contract law's evolution. It highlighted the need for flexibility in consideration. The ruling shaped modern contract practices. In conclusion, contract law is vital for regulating agreements. Understanding offers, invitations, and consideration is crucial. Williams v. Rafi reshaped contract law principles. Practical benefits now play a significant role. These insights ensure effective contract management.